Order of operations with fractions, practice number 1. For 3 over 4 minus 7 over 8 divided by negative 5 over 16, we'll start by subtracting the fractions in the brackets first. Since 4 can go into 8, we'll use a common denominator of 8. To get 4 to 8, we multiply by 2, which means we multiply the numerator by the same, which is also by 2. 4 times 2 is 8, and 3 times 2 is 6. Everything else will stay the same. When we subtract fractions, we're going to add the opposite integer. So we'll change the subtraction sign to an addition sign, and the integer after it, which is going to be 7/8, we'll do the opposite. The opposite of positive 7 is going to be negative 7. Then, when we add integers together with different signs, take the large number and subtract the smaller number from that. So 7 minus 6 is going to be 1, and that's going to be over 8. Since the larger number, is negative, the answer will also be negative. So the answer will be negative 1 over 8. Next, when we divide, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal of negative 5 over 16. The first fraction will stay the same, which is going to be negative 1 over 8. We'll change the divide sign to a multiplication sign. The negative sign will stay the same on the second fraction. And the reciprocal of 5 over 16 means we take the numerator and bring it down to the denominator, and the denominator and bring it up to the numerator. So we're going to multiply by negative 16 over 5. Next, we're going to look for common factors. In this case, we can divide the 16 and the 8 by 8. So the 8 divided by 8 is going to be equal to 1, and the 16 divided by 8 is going to be equal to 2. Next, we're going to multiply the numerator and the denominator straight across. So 1 times 2 is going to be equal to 2, and 1 times 5 is going to be equal to 5. Both of these factors are negative, so the product will be positive. Also, an even number of negative signs will make the answer positive. So make sure you count the negative signs. There's 1 and 2, which is an even number, and therefore the answer will stay positive as 2 over 5.